What up, y'all? So I was watching this interview yesterday with Mike Tyson on his podcast, Hot Boxing Podcast or whatever. And he had this lady on there. I forgot her name, but I just know her face because when it come to boxing, like I done seen her around quite a few times. If I'm just going off the top of my head, I think like her name Rosie or some shit like that. Like I'm not really sure, so I'm not even gonna try to say her whole name. But she always around boxing. I always see her. You can tell she love boxing. But she asked Mike Tyson, what do he think about Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford? And Mike Tyson said a few things. You know, he said it's gonna be a good fight. Of course, it ain't gonna be easy. Of course. But he said something that stood out to me where he said that Errol Spence got dropped. And I'm like, you know, you can tell he don't even watch boxing. He really just go off, clips and, it's almost like he know about boxing because he boxing, but when it comes to knowing about this boxing shit, he almost like a casual. Cause he don't know shit. What's going on with these guys? So when dudes come to the channel, or I see them come to other channels or whatever, and they say, "Oh, so your opinion over a professional boxer is facts?" Yes, bitch ass nigga, my shit facts, cause I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm following this shit day to day. Just because a nigga boxed before, don't mean his word is bond. Cause he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Cause actually, it was actually the opposite. Bud, the nigga that got dropped. Earl ain't never get dropped. The thing that happened with Errol Spence is he got caught with a 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Not being, fully, focused within that moment. But he never got dropped though. You know what I'm saying? And then the crazy thing about it, when he did get hit, he went back to the ropes. Of course, because when you ain't in your stance, man, somebody can push you a certain way and you will fall. You don't really need to be, you don't take that much force. When you ain't in your, boxing stand and you stand and both your feet together, somebody can push your ass and your ass will fall, bro. It don't take much, but he ain't fall though, even though he got caught with a clean 1-2, which I think all that shit should go to his chin. That he should get praised for his chin for that, because Ugas ain't punching like no hoe. I ain't saying he punching like Tyson, but he ain't punching like no hoe. He hitting. And he hit Errol Spence with a flush 1-2. Errol Spence went to the ropes. Boom, bounced off that motherfucker like, damn, that nigga just hit me with a nice one. Okay, bitch ass nigga. Right after that, fucked that nigga up. And he had his footing immediately. He jumped back into his stand. Soon he got off the ropes, boom. He was good. A nigga got dropped or was hurt real bad when they get caught with a shot and they get the stanky leg. Like for Bud, for instance, when Green Beans hit him, that nigga had the stanky leg and he fell to his knees. So for Mike Tyson to say this on a big of a platform that he got, I feel like that was like irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? And he a boxer. Now I see why he got that. It's a white guy he always have on there with him. I ain't been seeing him for a few episodes, but I see why he got him with him now, because he needs somebody to think for him. Because Tyson ain't got it all together, but I used to love Tyson back in the day when he was around 20 years old. When he got a little older, he's still cool or whatever. He into the entertainment side of things. He not really into boxing like somebody like myself or other guys with boxing channels, or commentators, or Brian Custer, all the whole boxing community on YouTube. They ain't really in tune like that. Now he ain't really watched the fight. He said he watched it. As good as a fight Errol Spence versus Ugas was, he ain't even watch. This nigga ain't even watch. And they be and old niggas love to say, man, young niggas don't listen. I be trying to give them advice. You can't give me advice on shit, bitch ass nigga. If you ain't into the shit I'm on, or you ain't been through the shit I've been through, or I'm looking at you and you ain't got it all together. So why the fuck would I listen to your old ass, bro? So that's how it is when it comes to this young nigga shit and this old nigga shit. Old nigga is not an age. Old nigga is a mindset. And a lot of these older guys got that mindset. And they wonder why young niggas don't listen to them. Why the fuck would I listen to you? You ain't to be listened to, nigga. Little kids don't even listen to you. Why the fuck I'm gonna listen to you? You know what I'm saying? So, but that's almost like putting out false news in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's boxing fans that watch. That watch hot boxing with Tyson. And them niggas need to learn quick, fast, and hurry. That ain't, if you looking for some real boxing shit, go to some boxing channels on YouTube. I got plenty of niggas to recommend you. Plenty of them. From the top to not the smallest, but up and coming. From the top to the up and coming, I can give you plenty of guys. Plenty of them. Everybody got different ways and how they give news and everybody got different styles and shit like that with how they do this shit. Plenty of guys you can watch. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch a fighter to learn about boxing, because the fighters don't be knowing shit, and half the time the niggas be brain dead from getting socked and dropped all the time. So, you know, sometimes you look at Mike Tyson successful with his podcast, but it's a lot of other guys want to do the podcast thing or get them a boxing channel or whatever, because they feel like they know more than one of us. Because that's how they look at it. They look at one of our channels and be like, I can do this. And plus, I have a name. And plus, I boxed before. So I have real boxing knowledge. Bitch ass nigga, shit don't do no numbers. No numbers. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Just because you box, this shit ain't for you. Stick to boxing, nigga. This is my lane, nigga. You in my lane now, and you doing a horrible job. But it is what it is, man. Mike Tyson said some dumbass shit. It was actually the opposite. Bud, the nigga that got dropped. And not only did he get dropped, once he had a stanky leg, and a different time at a lower weight class he had a stanky leg. So he got dropped at 147. He had a stanky leg at 135. And he about to get his eyes stole at 147. And he about to get dropped some more. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. The referee was looking out for Bud when he fought Green Bean, so he didn't call it a knockout, he called it a slip. But Andre Ward and Tim Bradley both said it was a knockdown, because they seen what we seen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already, man. And when it comes to Tyson, man, love the shit out there, nigga, on every boxing game. And back when he was a real savage. Back then, back when he was a young nigga, he ain't get no fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I fucked it with Tyson. When he got older and shit, started fading off, and you know, he talking about other shit, which is cool and all, that's his thing, but he ain't really watching boxing like we were watching boxing. So if you looking for the boxing, real boxing news, come find you a nice YouTube channel, whether it's mine or one of the bros. I fuck with a lot of guys who make boxing videos, so come fuck with one of the guys, man. I'm out, y'all. Deuces.